Hello everyone, this is Xander, and I'm back with round 2 of the first Nerfed DLC tournament, or whatever we're calling it right now. And I'm here on the worst map in the game, or worst 1v1 map in the game, with Général Boulanger on the blue team with a blue mechanized deck, and BaoFei, or as he is in game, the Asian guy, on the red team with a Red Dragon's General deck. And let's get this underway. Zoomed in a bit too far. Alright. BaoFei immediately puts down his units. Général Boulanger takes his time thinking. He is on the worst side of the map, so I guess he really wants to think it through, especially with the mech deck. Because when you're on this side of the map, you do have the advantage in golf, but since he is mechanized, he is going to be slower getting into it. And meanwhile, a wheeled force could very easily get into alpha before, basically at the same time his units do. Like, basically, your guys would be there, wheel guys would be there from the other team. This is definitely a longer deployment, though. Definitely a longer deployment. This is some lovely water. Guess someone had to go AFK. There we go. Alright, starting with the blue team. Let's see, we got Leopard Verkenning, K200. That has a man pad in it. What are the man pads available to South Korea? I think they have the Stinger A, and they have the Mistral. I can't remember if they have. Do they have the Red Eye? Are they one of the guys who get it? I can't remember. Anyway, it's some sort of North or South Korean man pad. Leopard Verkenning, as I said. YPR 76525. So that's basically KFE 25, but Dutch. It's probably Stoottrooping in there. M113A1. That's Danish. That's probably. Guessing Leafgarden? I don't know. 9040. Oh, is that going to be a Panzerskasi in there? Bardellas, that's going to be probably Ravioli 90. And 50A1 Ontos. I was not expecting to see those today. It is a unit that exists. If it doesn't die instantly, it can do quite a bit of hurt with its recoilless rifles, especially at close range. Scout Defender, interesting choice. Or is it, I can't remember if the Gazelle Cannon is affected by the soft bands. I don't think it is. So it could just be personal preference like that. Also got VLRA, that's going to be Commando Para, STRF 9040 with RBS 56 by the looks of it, M1A1, A30 Chaparral, looks like more Stoottrooping, more Leaf Garden or whatever. And a couple of mortars. And 2 command start as well. Interesting. Guess he wants to get that +2 tick going immediately. Alright, now for BaoFei, BaoFei, I don't know how his name's supposed to be pronounced. So we got ZTQ62-1, PGZ88, and Li Ren. MI1 Recon. Looks like more Li Ren. CV there. What else? Looks like, yep, he's definitely going for an alpha push by the looks of it. Général Boulanger seems to be doing a golf push. Makes sense because that's, you know, where his advantage is from that side. Cargo truck HQ7, 120mm mortar, a couple of PGZ88, ZSD 63Cs. That's presumably the NG75, or is he using 85 in there? You never know with these people. Shamaho 5, pair of them, T62D, okay. More Li Ren, that's presumably Tanka Shao 85, and looks like more Zanchi. Presumably there's Zanchi that have been updated. I do think Lujan Dui can be taken in the 5-pointers, but I don't know why you would. Alright, let's just get this underway and see what happens. Okay, actually I know perfectly why you take, you know, Lucian Dewey 90 in a 5-pointer, but that is neither here nor there. Oh, HQ7's being left behind. But there are the PGZ-88s in there, so they're really not that good at killing, but they're there. They can stun helicopters. Doing helicopters, here comes the scout defender. Sneaking in, but not really, because that MI1 can presumably spot it. What does Boulanger see? You can see the WZ-551s. Asian guy can see all that. That's also one of the annoying things about being on the plateau. It's a lot easier to spot your opener than it is to spot the opener down here. Okay, WZ-551 is just getting chewed up. Or got rocketed, but the scout defender's getting chewed up a bit. The run get dropped off there. Looks like the Asian guy is abandoning Gulf entirely. Yeah, just not bothering at all. Just throwing out some recon. Smoke coming out. Decent number of guys that General Boulanger put into Alpha, so... Oh, he's... What is he doing? Is he going to try and send them along through the side? Risky move. He'd probably be better served just rushing him straight in. Oh. Leopard for Kenning just went down hard. There's something to do with these guys. Ontos is going to work. Oh, Seraph 94, yes, popping that light armor. Zamchi 80. Why are people in this round using Zamchi 85 instead of 75? One cheap spam below 75. The Type 69-1 is really not worth it. Anyway, I digress. ZSD is still moving in. Ontos is doing some work. Oh, Bandit's gone. But the Panzer's case here in the town. Oh, those guys are going right around. And yeah, that's Stinger 3. I do believe the, if I recall correctly, the South Korean Mistral is a prototype. Oh, A10A Thunderbolt. Yeah, the HQ-7 might get a shot off on it. Oh no, it's circling around. Is he trying to go for the Sherman hose? That's what I'd go for. There we go. Oh, this is both missiles. Oh, he's going after the PGZs. Just took apart that AA. HQ-7 misses. Thunderbolt gets out on full HP. One of the Shomahos got pretty chewed up. He got shot at a close range by a transport, maybe? I'm not sure. Panzerskitty are definitely taking it to these Zamchi here. They both have a... Well, these guys are battle rifles. Yeah. So at this range, battle rifles, I do believe, have the advantage over assault rifles. Yeah. And they both have standardized machine guns. It's just these guys got panicked out in the open. Nope, now the mortars are coming down on them. Oh, now the Zamchi had the advantage. Oh, nope, he backs him out, but there's these guys right here. Yeah, that Stinger's done for. Over here, not a lot happening. Looks like the Leaf Garden got a little bit shot up on the way in. Grenadiers are there. Yeah, it looks like BaoFei is just banking it all on this Alpha push. And Boulanger's still taking it +2. He's at 82 conquest points. Here we go, ZSD 90s. That's going to be Lijian Dui 90, I do believe. And it's, yeah, I said it before, it's a solid 15-point transport, maybe a little bit too good for 15. The autocannon's not great. It's worse than the... It's worse than the KBA 25, but it does have a decent chunk of armor. It's basically a alternative, I guess you could say, to the Martyr 1. Base Martyr 1. Oh, here comes the Thunderbolt again. There goes one, Shomahu. And there goes the second. Oh, and... Ooh. Hit from the HQ-7. And let's get popped. Oh, all of the ZSD-9s are now. Oh, and it was actually 85 on the ZSD-90s. Okay, I guess if you want them cheap, it's a 30-point combination. That's what you want. Oop. WZ-551. Here's WZ-551. What's the other like? Yeah, it's the same one as on the ZSD-90. Oh, Thunderbolt's actually still circling. Or is that a different... No, it's a different one, I think. Yeah, has more HP than the other one. M1A1's just chilling. MI1's watching the flank. Okay, there you go. MI8T with some command infantry going to Charlie to neutralize that +2 because it's been a fairly significant boon for Boulanger's 132 conquest points to 0. Actually, 85 just getting chewed right up. Oh, smoke coming out from Boulanger. Interesting. Ooh, M1A1's rolling forward. So MG85 are waffling about in the open. Lee Ren and Tank Sesha and a bunch of WZ551s are holding down that pretty good. Pretty well. That will be probably a bit annoying for Boulanger to take care of unless he has a good bomber to clear him out. No A to protect him, so it's definitely a possibility. And the M1A1's doing some good work as well. Ooh, 90-40, not so much. Yeah, he's reversing that out of there. Yeah, it does outrange the Tank Sasho, but it's dead. And the WZs are adding their fire against its Panzer team, and there's Rovier 90, along with some Bardellas. Opening got some of these guys. These should be able to clear out the... Oh, right, they're Dutch KBA 25, so they're slightly worse than regular KBA 25s. They have 25% and 10 versus, I think, what, 30 and 15? Something like that. Or I think that's how it works out. So compared to the autocannon on the WZ551s, they just have a slightly higher rate of fire. The army rate of fire is higher. I can't tell you I don't know the actual rate of fire for them off the top of my head, unfortunately. I know that the KBA-25 is technically better. And now, of course, those Grenadiers are just caught out in the open. Because there's Grenadiers that have been up-vetted, not down-vetted, Stuttruppen. Because that's his cheap autocannon spam. Due to the fact that, was it So Chong-Su 85 and the KFE 25 are soft banned, or they're hard banned in whatchamacallit, in blue decks, blue mechanism, not. And his WZ5 has shot down a Cobra. I think that was the whatever AH-1J, the South Korean Cobra with rockets. Those rockets. Oh, there goes some ZSD-90s dropped off some Lujan Dewey. And as I said before, these guys are not bad at all. Not bad at all. Oop, A10 Thunderbolt just lapped the WZ551s. Or one of them. Oh, there we go, K1, that's a solid 90-pointer. They actually gave themselves away shooting at an empty truck. Oh, Thunderbolt whacked another WZ551. Oh, is he going in after the T-62Ds? There goes one, and then evac. And HQ-7 misses. Oh, got a hit, but it did 3 damage. The Illusion are cleaning up the Rove, but there are some more Grenadiers. Oh, maybe not. One guy each. Elsewhere, not a whole lot happening. Boom. That is a great last name. Boom. Oops, Stinger going after the M8T. Looks like I got one hit on it. Oh, General Boulanger has another CV coming out. I wonder, is he putting in... Oh, I don't think he's putting in Alpha. I think he might be putting it in Golf. Let's see what it turns. No, looks like it's going for Alpha. Yeah, fair enough. He's got it decently secure. Yeah, Zanchi cleaning up the Grenadier. Oh, here we got B5. There we go. Haven't seen one of these guys in a while. The one per card wonder. Now who's getting nuked today? Not a lot of air defense from General Boulanger, so it should be able to get in unmolested. Oops, yeah, Stinger has this. Nope, Stinger's going after my 8. Look at these guys getting wasted. He's running them away, he's trying to get them out. And they don't make it. And I think this B5 got out undamaged. Oh, Zanchi being found out. Falskemjägare spotting him. Right, so he's Commando Para and Falskimiager. Yeah, makes sense, I guess. Interesting choice. No, it looks like the Zenchi 85 are sitting around those ZSD 90s. Oh, J8C. It's an ASF I want to like. It's just not good. And Zenchi 85 about to go down hard. Oh, more Ontos. There we go. That's what we need, is more Ontos usage. That's what this game is missing. Ooh, Track Draper FSA. Interesting choice for AA. It's not quite as good as... I guess, yeah, your real choice for mid-range AA and Blue Mech is going to be either what, the Roland 3 and the Track Draper FSA. And I'd have to double check. I think this has one more range increment against planes than the Roland 3, or it's about the same, but it has much worse helicopter range. But the big difference is total ammunition. It carries 2 less missiles, but all of its missiles are ready to fire. The really big disadvantage of the Track Draper FSA, though, compared to the Roland 3, either version or any of the different versions, is it's very slow and very fragile, especially at least compared to the tracked versions. The wheeled Roland 3 that Germany has, the FRR Roland 3 or whatever, only it has 0 armor, but it's also much faster. But it's like 10 points more, so it's a trade-off. That's what it comes down to. It's a trade-off. You know? I think the Track Draper FSA definitely has its merits, because it can fire off a lot of missiles in a short period of time. Of course, it's moving, and I don't really think it has the range against that B5. Anyway, who's getting nuked? Those guys got nuked. Now there's a 4-stack of Zenchi 85 there, and looks like 2 ZSD 90s left. I think they got chewed up in close range by some grenadiers, and the K1 had some work done as well. Or did some work. Looks like BaoFei probably shouldn't try pushing forward. Ooh, Bardella's getting wrecked. Or are they gonna get the stun in before they get the rocket off? Oop, they miss. He's trying to stealth them out. Ooh, Nana-san Shiki, that's going to have a Shumat in it. Oh, Bardella's does go down. Ooh, glad Nana-san Shiki's gonna go down hard. Oh, Block 52, that's the American F-16, the only worthwhile American F-16. The other ones are just a bunch of crappy cluster bombs, if I recall correctly. Anyway, Boulanger has had the +1 ticking for a bit now. He's at 195 to 0. Those Zanchi are still there causing trouble, and same with the ZSDs. Oh, K1's going right down the side. Oh, going after the supply truck. It's kind of rude. Oh, Zenchi 85 taking shots at it. Ooh, the 2 machine guns on the K1 can really do a lot of work. Oh, Zenchi caught in the open by a pair of Bardellas. That's not good for him. Oh, but the ZSD-90 should be able to clean up the YPR 765. Oh, but there's a Thunderbolt. I hooked it that YPR had a funny name. Bird. Yep, turned off the missiles, just used the gun. Makes sense. Oh, J7H and a J8C. Track Draper is turned off. He's going to turn it on. J7H is going right in there. Oh, there you go. Track Draper's on. Miss. Oh, hit from the block. Oh, J8's going after the block. Block gets to J7. Ooh, both F-16 goes down, and the J8C goes down. Yeah, looks like the Igloo buses got the block, and the Track Draper got the J8. Meanwhile, the Zenchi 85 are getting cleaned up by the BaoFei and the Bardellas. Oh, ZSD-90 went in, and goes down. I'm surprised that General Boulanger doesn't have more recon in here. He was trying to put in an ATGM there, but it got gunned down. Oh, B5 and J7H. Guess these guys are going to be deleted. It's a bit overkill, but yep. There goes the Live Garden. And there goes the Grenadier. Oh, here comes the K1 again. Oh, but there's an 85-3 there. A bit much for one K1 to handle. Grenadier's going in against his Zanchi, but the YPRs are not providing fire support anymore. Oh, that's an interesting place to unload his ravioli. I guess he's just going to walk those guys in there and have the Bardella support them. I'm not sure. There we go. YPR's going at it. And BaoFei did smoke off of this, presuming to block these guys, but they just got closer. They're not going to be able to do much now. Nope, here we go. Looks like BaoFei does have a CV out to Bravo, while he did also capture Foxtrot. So now acquisition 0-0, but General Boulanger's at 199-0. But no, the BaoFei does have the CV on the way to Bravo, and that does mean he's going to have a +1 tick. Oop. K1 got hit hard by the ZTZ by the looks of it. Oh, now the YPRs are just going right in against the Zanchi 85, which can one-shot him. Oh, but the Bardellas are going in. Oh, and those combined are just going to stun them up. Oh, and they miss. Panic. Oh, but the ZSD-90's there. Oh, J7H is also going in. Looks like some Nifgardner there. J7H took one hit from a Chaparral. And the Asian guy now has a +1 tick. However, he's going to have to tick that for quite a while. He's at a fairly significant disadvantage in terms of points acquired so far. Map control, kind of hard to say. I'm definitely considering the fact that General Boulanger does have a foothold in Gulf, that he maybe has better map positioning. Oh, looks like we got some Leaf Garden and a thingy. Jumat. Well, it's just Liren and Gulf. Oh, another block, the second one. Looks like General Boulanger is just kind of throwing away. He's not really using a lot of points well in terms of the infantry trying to push down into Bravo. It's just kind of a very abortive effort on his part that he's been kind of doing for the last little bit. Because it's just so hard trying to push up through. Going either direction, up or down this plateau, is very annoying. Oh look, the B5. Oh, and the block. He's going after it. Track Reaper is going after it. Takes one hit, two hits, and gone. Did get his bomb off, I do believe. Or did it? I haven't seen anything explode. Oh, Thunderbolt's there. Took one hit from the HQ-7, which is now on one missile. Oh, takes another hit. It's panic. Stun. Oh, what did it blow up? I think it's just a ZSD-90. Yeah. Oh, it actually got shot down. Oh, probably flew over the Iglis. Oh, and now the KPV, or ZPTUs, are taking apart that Hontos. Oh, they're reloading, but it's panicked to hell. Oh, it takes out one. That rate of fire on it really can do some good work. Oh, and then the 9040 puts a fair bit of hurt into that boss on Chong, but it goes down. Panzer Skady put one hit into the front of the ZTZ 85-3. It has 19 versus 19. So that did what, 1.5 damage or whatever. Oh, here comes the second Thunderbolt. Lumpkin. Oh, is that... Oh, the ZSD is still spotted, I think. Ooh, that's not a good position, it's in. Oh, but it's... Oh, it gets the CV. The CV was spotted. Oh, and it donks its shots on the Iglobus. Now it's getting it the hell out of there. HE7 is out. Iglobus out. It's aiming at something still. And the block is back out on cap. And then it's just WZ5-1 chilling out over there. Oh, looks like Boulanger does have another P4 PC out. I'm guessing it's going for Gulf. Oh, F5A Puff. Nice little seed plane. I wonder what he's going after. Oh, J7H is getting the hell out of there. Takes one hit from the block. And gone. Puff is just kind of there, I guess. Nope, Shomaho 5 coming in. M1A1 and a K1. Oh, Pantascatter also there, but distracting. M1A1 takes a big hit from that ZTZ. From the Shomaho, something good to put a big hit into it. Puts a big hit into the Shomaho. Oh, it goes down. I think the ZTZ got it. Oh, K1 gets the ZTZ. Shomaho is still there though. It could have been the Shomaho that took out the M1A1. Oh, Emmett's there, but not really, doesn't really have anything. Oh, ooh, WZ551's going right in. P4PC and Track Rapier are running for it. Thunderbolt is out. Puff is also out. Oh, Rove taking out WZ551 crossing the river. We're trying to. One WZ goes down, but it did get the Track Rapier. That being said, I think most if not all of BaoFei's bombers have been taken out. He lost the B5. I think he's lost all of, if not most of his J7Hs. So losing a single tracked rapier is not a huge thing. Yeah, Leopards up for Kenny's shifting down. A10 is doing its death circle. P4 and supply trucks are running for it. Oh, and smoke. That's what I was saying with General Boulanger. His constant pushes into Bravo are just costing him a lot of points. And yeah, he just almost lost his position in Alpha. If BaoFei had some reserves, he could have really pushed the Alpha there. J8C's bugging out. Oh, Chaparral puts one shot into it. And miss. Oh, but the block's going after it. Block takes it out, but the J7 also goes down. But it did get his missile off and did take out the CV in Golf. Scores are now 205 to 38. Acquisitions at 0-0. Oh, Puff is okay. It's just evacing. Oh, I was actually mistaken when I said most of the J7Hs were gone. There's still a few more left. I think that actually might be the last one. And the Chaparral is gone. It's probably going to bomb the Leaf Garden. Yep. That being said, I'm pretty sure you could just swamp the Liran with all those one armor transports. Ooh, if you swear 90s on the field. That's potentially quite dangerous for any light armor, or even medium or heavy armor. Of course, since they are, you know, line infantry, they lose accuracy and rate of fire pretty quickly, as they take moral damage. Alright, so Leaf Garden are kind of walking around, doing things. Bunch of M113s. They're not really going to be able to do much there just because the WZ551s would just take him apart. Chumat takes out an empty supply truck, which is a bit of a waste of a missile. Ooh, Z9A is going right into Delta. It's infiltrated through everything. P4PC is in danger. That Chaparral needs to come back, but Boulanger probably hasn't noticed. I'm pretty sure he spotted it. Yep. Asian guy. Come on. Asian guy has not seen it yet. Another P4PC comes out. That's... Oh, I think that, yeah, P4PC and Delta has been spotted. Oh, Boulanger is directing that one away. That one goes down. He needs to get... I guess he's just not paying attention. Oh, yep, there you go, that P4PC's heading in. It's probably going to call it the Puff. That's my guess. Asian guy has capped Bravo, so he's up +1. Yep, Puff's coming. Oh, P4PC's getting shot up. He's got 3 planes coming on him, and they're all missing. Oh, but he did get a P4PC out right at the last second. However, since Delta is uncapped, the Asian guy is at +2 now. Oh, and the Z9A goes down. I think the block got it. 3 planes going at 1 helicopter, and they all fail. I think it's just so close to the air spawn that they just couldn't line up on it. So no, the Asian guy's taking up +2. It's going to be +1 now, yep. So it's 81 to 205. He has captured Bravo again. Wolfgarden's taking apart some Zanchi. So that's kind of what they do. Battle rifle plus MG3 equals dead line of infantry. Oh, the block used up both of its AIM-9Ms. Oh, Zanchi going after the M113A1, and takes it out. Yeah, I did not see that ending any other way. It looks like M163CS that was up there is being moved down over here to provide some base security. Oh, P4 is relocating. Wolfgarden getting kind of shot up by the tank de Seychelles. They're not as good against infantry as Carl Gustav or whatever fire support team, just because they have lower rate of fire. But they do have better range, so just give them. Yeah, you get some, you lose some. That's how it goes. The K1's getting stuck back in. Oh, and the Shomaho 5 is also there. Yeah, those tanks Sesho are done for. Ooh, and that Shomaho's going into a potentially bad situation. Got Carl Gustav on 2, potentially 2 of them shooting. Oh no, one goes down. They have a couple of fresh loose gardens. K1 is there. Oh, BZ551 goes down to a double tap. No, Chimat just dunked a shot at W551. Probably lost line of sight. Open Shomaho did go down hard to something. Looks like it probably got double tapped by the Wolfgarden. Maybe took a hit from the K1. Not too sure. Oh, is... Okay, 2 CVs coming out from BaoFei. I'm not sure what he's playing at. Is he going to put him into golf? Is he going to put one into... Because he already has Bravo captured. Like, is he just buying all of his CVs? Because I'm pretty sure that's all of his BJ212s out in the field now. Oh, yep, CV and Bravo just went down. Yeah, he probably bought a backup for Bravo. That actually makes sense now. He figured he's going to lose his current one instead of running it out. He does have a lot of Zanch 85 ready to move in. However, proper application that K1 could easily undo the Zanch 85. That means it's going to need some... The Asian guy, BaoFei, is going to need some good application of smoke. Yep, he's blocking that K1. Oh, Command Leopard 1 going to golf. Guess he doesn't want it getting bombed again. And the BJ212 is almost there. RBS takes out the W551. Yes, it does. Boulanger has a +1 temporarily, but that's just going to go back to 0. K1, oh, it's naturally just getting chewed right up. Yeah, they're caught on the open. Looks like they attacked, moved. Boosters are going in after him. Wolfgarden's working him over, and the K1 is just laying the hurt down. They do take one hit, however. Oh, smoke. The smoke is not quite blocking line of sight. Oh, takes another hit on the front. Oh, here goes. ZSD9 is putting the hurt onto those Wolfgarden. Thunderbolt is flying around. Oh, HQ7 is firing on the block. Oh, 3-sack T62D is moving in to provide support. A10's going after the ZSDs. Fires off one and misses. He's probably feathering the, or toggling the weapon on and off just to fire one instead of ripple firing him. Oh, that Leopard for Kenning is going for a drive. Yep, spots the BJ. The CV. Takes it out. And then a couple of ZTQs are really not going to be much of a problem for one for Kenning, providing he can engage him at maximum range. Yeah, he's dropping him back. Oh, J7H is out and about. He's sending one of his... BaoFei sending one of his CVs back? No, I don't know why he'd send one back. He didn't lose his base CV. And J7H. Ooh, that's actually right, almost right on the money on that Leopard for Kenning. Looks like he's sending out some command infantry in the MI8T. I think that's his only CVs he has left is going to be his command infantry, which I think in Red Dragons you get 4 per card, I think. Yeah, Verkenning is being stunned, or is panicked, so they're not hitting. It's not hitting, but the Peace Pheasant 2 on the other hand is going to have words at those DQs. And gone. Like, I'm guessing that BaoFei is going to try and put his CV into there. If he does that, he will start taking at +1 again. He's at 125 to 223. 8 minutes left. He does have potentially the time. Oh, but the block is going after the M8. He knows there's command infantry in there probably. One hit. Okay, one miss, one hit. J7H is it's doing its best. It's actually doing a lot of hurt with that gun. Oh, but the Puff gets the CV. Like, what gun is that? Is it that thing? That actually did a surprising amount of damage to that block. And now it evacs. And a Thunderbolt did some work, I think. I'm not sure. I know that these Live Garden rivalry are going after the Zantri. Oh, Command Leopard 1 as well. Something, you know, that's immune or relatively tough against CV sniping attempts. You know, the big thing is the side and top armor and back. Oops, the Leopard Verkenning and gets LGB'd by the Q5D. Oh, Peace Pheasant 2 is out, going out to T62Ds, I'm guessing. 1 down, 2 down. That CV there in Golf is out of friends. Like, you should just fly the Scout Defender over and just see what's in there, and oh, Asian guy surrenders. So General Boulanger was victorious at 231 conquest points to BaoFei's 125. The Asian guy had 2,420 kills. General Boulanger had 3,395. Oh, how to characterize that battle? Good opener from General Boulanger. Like, he had a kind of split his forces a bit. He had definitely looked like he's weighed a bit more heavily towards whatchamacallit, the big Golf. While the Asian guy definitely, they said he did a big alpha push. However, he stopped in Bravo. Like that, he stopped and unloaded his guys in Bravo. Like, that was a big mistake, or not really unloaded, but he stopped. He should have just went full ham, put all those guys right into, right into alpha, and take an alpha. Use that superior speed to get that quick position in, and then because the thing is, like, the way the Asian guy played the game, he played right into General Boulanger's strength. That close-in infantry fighting in Alpha Bravo, that is exactly what General Boulanger wants to do with a mech deck. Close-in force fighting. If the Asian guy had gone for Golf, that would have been a bit of a different story, because, especially brought like a super heavy, providing he didn't get it killed. That would have been a very major, very big problem for General Boulanger, because he is a mech deck. Biggest tank he has is probably that M1A1. That being said, Thunderbolt 2 and as well as the Peace Pheasant, that's, a lot of dangerous things for a super heavy. But they're not perfect counters for a super heavy, that being said. So that's the big thing, just the Asian guy played to General Boulanger's strengths, not his own. Like I said, if he had managed to get that, if he had managed to take Alpha, like, he did the, good proper push right into Alpha, take advantage of his wheeled speed compared to General Boulanger's slow tracked units, that could have been a very decisive thing. However, since he failed to capitalize on the Alpha push, it just meant to turn into a grindy forest fight, which is, that is what mech decks do, is grind you down in an infantry battle. yeah, sure, you have better tanks than, or ostensibly better tanks than a mech deck. It doesn't matter because they die all the same to medium tanks at close range in a forest. That being said, that's the major points I want to make about this battle. So before I ramble on any longer, I'll call it here. I'm Xander Charon, and this was the first match in round 2 between General Boulanger and BaoFei. And yeah, see you guys in the next battle. In the meanwhile, take care.